Hi everyone, welcome back. The Everyday Not an Expert here, and I just wanted to talk to you today about my pickup for the new comic book day of Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020. And today I have not just new pickups from my LCS, but also mail call. So let's get started. First, we have Something is Killing the Children, number 13. And I haven't jumped on this bandwagon yet, started reading, but I'm actually collecting them because again, it's hot, so figure why not. And then next is Ice Cream Man 22. Here's a Christmas sort of calendar homage. And then here's another cover with blood on ice cream. That's pretty cool. And then after that, we have the Spawn 313, and it's a first appearance. I found this black and white one in my LCS. I thought it was pretty cool. So I checked eBay prices, and it was going for about $10, so I got three of them. Next is King in Black number 2, and spoilers, I'm going to be talking about what happens in it. So basically, in the last one, we know Eddie got separated from the Venom symbiote and was dropped down, and it picks back up immediately right then, with Eddie hitting the ground and Spider-Man saving him. The Human Torch saves them, and then he gets Eddie back, and Valkyrie tells him that he needs to hurry up because she can sense that she needs to tend to his soul soon. And then they have Blade talking to Xavier and Magneto, trying to get them to open up their boundaries, but they don't want to open themselves up to it. And then Namor is invited in, and I think it's Tony actually mentions that Namor needs to go down and break open the Black Tide and get them to fight in this. And then Tony tries to actually break a symbiote's connection from the Hive and attach it to Eddie, so that Eddie can then use that to attach to a dragon. And since Carnage has done it before and was nearly unstoppable, and so just all these things, and you think that it's gonna work. And then also Black Panther is there. He doesn't really do much in this one, but it was just really cool to have him there. And naturally, I heard Chadwick Boseman's accent in it. I did take a pause and just kind of, I don't know, think about his performance a little bit of Black Panther. And anyway, so the Venom symbiote that Tony broke from the Hive and put on Eddie began to actually kill Eddie. So Spidey went and got Dylan and brought him back, and Dylan could see what it was doing to Eddie, and he atomized it. And that was, and then basically it ended with them saying that Eddie's pretty much their savior, and then, that Dylan's the savior, and then Eddie's heart flatlined. And that's how it ended. And there's actually a preview of Venom 32 in here, which is pretty cool, and it ties directly into what Eddie's thoughts are after he gets separated from the symbiote, or either that or when he flatlines. It's not quite clear on what that is. And then after that is the Picture of Everything Else by Vault Comics, written by Dan Waters. And it's supposedly the artist of Dorian Gray. It has come back, and he is, spoilers here as well. He still paints. He paints people and doesn't sell them. Although it starts at a party, and they're talking about this Englishman who paints people and doesn't sell them, and he just like, they're so exquisite. Why isn't he selling them? And people think that he just wants to surround himself with beauty, such and such. And then there's also this side tangent about people at the party talking about murders and things like that. And then there's these two guys who seem to be the protagonists, and then One of them is just a textbook artist who lives in the paint room and just paints. The other one lives art. And so while he's out one night, he actually went up to uh, check out the Englishman's place and perhaps even steal a piece or two from him. And he sees the Englishman rip up a painting, and that the gentleman in the painting was actually at another artist's house at the studio that the two gentlemen share, and he just split in half right in front of him. So then they meet back up, and another guy's just getting drunk because he's the one who lives the art, and then the other one comes panicked running, and he's like, I called the cops and I left because they wouldn't believe me, and so then they went back because the guy's like, oh, I think I know what happened, and they try to find the painting and they see it's split, and so they know that that's how the guy died, was the guy split the painting. And then a little fight ensues, and the guy ends up the Dorian Gray artist ends up convincing one of the two new artists to be his apprentice. I just read it, so the names I'm not completely familiar with, so I'm sorry if my synopsis was a little hard to follow with using just the pronouns and stuff instead of proper nouns. So anyway, I thought it was really cool, and it looks like one of the guys now is going to be his apprentice. It ends with sort of a love note from one to the other, and then it's saying that it's been 3 years since that fateful night, and now you're back. And so the next one, I'm guessing, is going to show what they've been doing in the last 3 years and what they're doing now, and probably going to be more chaos and murder, which seems pretty cool. And then after that is actually my mail calls, which are Ice Cream Man number 9 and Ice Cream Man number 4. I did not actually get it for $4, but yeah, again, I think I got these for $10 each. And like I keep saying, if you can get an Ice Cream Man before number 20 for less than $10, you pretty much do it. One thing I did want to make sure to make note of is, I don't know if it was this shipment that it happened with, but I paid about, and I just wasn't paying attention when I decided to buy it because the price was so good. I paid almost $6 in shipping per book, and both books were coming from the same person. And I emailed the seller and requested, hey, I noticed he's shipping a media mail, and I was like, can you combine the shipping at least? I want to pay $12 to get books shipped media mail. So that's my fault for. I generally don't buy if they have media mail in the as the mode of delivery, but he never followed up, and luckily everything turned out right. But yeah, just check to make sure that they're not doing media mail, and if you buy multiple, before you actually pay, I would ask if you can combine the shipping if you notice that it's from the same person. It would really be best if you ask beforehand, before you bid, before you buy. But I would at least, and then maybe you can at least then ask, okay, well, can you cancel it before you pay? I wouldn't just say, okay, and then just not pay and then have eBay get involved in everything. If you say you're gonna buy it, you should buy it. Just at least if you haven't paid for it yet, what I'm saying is you can then request for them to cancel that purchase, and if not, you just go through with it. So yeah, that's my video for Comic Book Day, New Comic Book Day, December 23rd, 2020, and I wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, whichever you celebrate. And I will probably see you guys in a couple days for the new books coming out, I believe, on December 30th. And those first appearances and everything. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you found the reviews of King in Black, and that the picture of everything else from Vault Comics helpful. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.